Hello, fellow creatives. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to work on an advanced-looking barn, basically. This is going to serve as kind of a companion piece to my S+ Victorian house tutorial, although you don't have to build them at the same time. And this stands alone pretty well. You notice there's a curious-looking platform over there. That's the foundation that I laid when I built this thing. So we're going to go ahead and right over here and take a look at it. This thing's a 2-story affair. The bottom is going to house horses, and of course the top we're going to turn into a nice little small sort of apartment. So it's kind of a barn, but it's more of one of those barns you would find in like a kind of a like a suburb type area, like at a ranch or a dude ranch or something like that. So that's kind of what we're going for. And of course, I decided to build it here on the Scottish Highlands area of the Ragnarok map DLC. If you ever want to build in this area, it's a really cool spot because there's spots to put plants here. You can garden your own plants. You can build your own manor house right here where it looks like there's some ruins and an old house used to be. You can even fix up the fence around if you want. So that's kind of this sort of thing. That's sort of the thing. I want you to imagine a large house and a large estate and fields as far as the eye can see with wild horses and everything. So that's what we're going to look at. So if you want to find this map, it is going to be located way over at about 20 latitude, 80 longitude. So way over in the top right corner. That's about where we're at. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get started building. So here's the deal. I need to go ahead and kind of lay things out. We're going to have a big 2-story square kind of opening right about, where is it? It's right about here on these two. When you place this foundation, let's go back. When you place this foundation, these are the two foundations I used to kind of place it so that it butted up right against kind of the ground level on the other side. So if you look at these foundations, this is kind of the placement that you want to do. And then you want to bring them all the way forward up here. Can I get up here? No, I have to walk around because I am a putz. Okay, alrighty. Yeah, and then you bring them all the way up to here where they are just pretty much almost intruding into the hillside here. So that way you get kind of this almost sort of flush-looking front to your barn, which is just about right. So that's kind of how you want to do that. Let's go ahead and turn on our building interface here. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to build up right here with a nice little Dude Ranch style double sort of window type of thing. And we're going to repeat that over here on this side. I'm going to walk with you through this, through about, excuse me, the first half of this build, and it's foggy, but wow, like my fog graphics suck all of a sudden. That's okay, there, faded in, okay. That's so funny. All right, so anyway, you want these two things, and these are going to form your kind of, how you say, your base, your base of your build. You're going to kind of build everything else off of this. So I'm going to grab these here, and we're going to put ceilings across this bit right here. And then when we build up here, we're going to want to just place a piece of wood here, but you want it on the lower snap point so that it snaps to this door frame. And that way you'll be able to, let's see, is it gonna play ball? Yeah, it's going to play ball. That way it's not going to play ball. All right, we'll keep trying here. It's going to be a little difficult. No, it doesn't want to do it. Oh, that's weird. Like it used to want to do it, but now it doesn't. Huh. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do then. We're going to put some temporary walls up here, and then we're going to snap them into this like so. All right, there we go. Now we can get rid of these. The ceilings will hold those up. And that's how you do it, okay? And then we'll do a sloped wood wall right there and a sloped wood wall left on this side. So let's get rid of that. And Where is it? 4. Paste it in. There we go. So now we got that. So that looks pretty good, except I screwed up here. These top 2 are supposed to be windows. Huh? Oh, this is not working. Not working at all. Okay, there we go. So now that we have these, we can just put regular sloped wood walls on this top area here. And you may have noticed I'm using the Structures Plus mod. Yes, I would use Structures Plus wherever you can here. You can build this in vanilla in a sense, but it's going to probably require a little bit of modification. Not too much, I think, but just a little bit, really. These wood foundations you won't be able to stack, unfortunately, if you are going to use vanilla. You'll have to build them down here and then use pillars and ceilings for this level. So it'll get a little messier looking, but you know that's kind of the way it goes with vanilla. Sorry. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put those there and these right there. And you know, it just occurs to me I did not get a picture of the walls on this side. I believe this is solid. And then we go walls all the way down here. Yes, just walls right here all the way across. Oh, that's ugly looking. I should probably fix that. Okay, I didn't know that was there. I might want to modify and put a sidewall there. I'll let you know what I figure out. I'm gonna have to do that one off camera. Okay, there we go. So now we've got walls all the way down. As you may have guessed, based on the thatch, these are going to serve as our stables. I suppose it might help for you to know how many foundations we got. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 foundations deep. 2 across for the thatch, 3 across for the wood, and then 2 across for the stone. So that's how that works. I'm a little disorganized tonight. I'm rushing through because I am attempting to get on a plane tomorrow morning and celebrate the 4th with my sister-in-law in Ohio. So we're a little rushed, so I do apologize about that, but we'll continue here. So on this side, we are going to go ahead and build a solid here and a solid there, and then we're going to alternate a door window combination with solids all the way down. Okay? All right, there we go. We're doing it this way so that we can have some doors that open up into kind of a kind of under sort of balcony type of thing. Patio, that's the word. And of course, I didn't put a door or window on this end here. Instead, we're just going to leave that solid. And then the next bit here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to fly up just a bit. So the rest of you will probably, if you're building in survival, have to build with probably scaffolding, which is not a big deal. I mean, it's pretty easy. But we're going to put some ceilings here, and we're going to do these all, not all the way across. We're going to do these 3 across right here, and then 1 across, if it's going to cooperate, right there, okay? And then down here, we're going to want a stone flat ceiling. So let me grab those right there. So 6. I'm going to do stone ceilings right there. And we're going to do them all the way across, all the way down, like so. Okay, there we go. So now that we've got this flat bit all the way down, we can use Structures Plus roofs, stone roofs. So we're going to use the S Plus sloped stone roof. And we're going to go ahead and just attach them to the underside of these ceilings, like this. So pretty easy. You can't do this in vanilla. You'll have to build some temporary scaffolding to get these to stay up. But, oops, need a little bit more. This is how you do it. And then once you're done with this, we need, of course, to put in at least the appearance of support. So we're going to put in some wood pillars here. So I'm going to put in wood pillar down there, wood pillar right there. And we're going to go, let's see, how does this work here? We're going to go every 2 foundations. So a wood pillar here and there, and then we'll just repeat all the way down the line like so. So that's almost halfway. There we go, almost there. And right there. Okay, there we go. And then on the ends here, you're also going to put a pillar just so it looks a little more natural from the ends. So you can do that on each side here. Once I get enough pillars. By the way, if you're wondering how I am doing these, the spawning in these objects, I'm using a program called ARK Commander. So if you Google that, it's pretty easy to find. It's a cool program. I really like it. Okay, so there we go. Now, our first step, our first part of the house or the barn is pretty much done. Our next step is to build out the top floor. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to first go ahead and put the roof on. Oops, right there. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And put a roof on right there. And did I do this roof object right? I noticed there's some wood poking through. I wonder if I can fix that. If there's a secondary snap point. Doesn't... Oh, there is. There is a secondary snap point. Okay. It's that one. Okay, so yeah, just kind of watch your snap points. I think that goes all the way through. There's like some... It doesn't really help too much. Okay. You know what? Forget it. Okay. So next bit here is we need to use all these kind of ceilings and bring the ceilings out pretty much across the entire length of the barn. For this end, you're going to leave... Actually, I screwed up this part. You are going to leave this open right there. And we're going to put in a slope roof here, I think. Yeah, there we go. And then you can put in regular S+ roofs across this area, all the way across. So that's what you do down here. Oops, except no, not quite like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put ceilings all the way across as well. Okay, so we are safely on this end. We've got everything all taken care of here. I've got ceilings all the way across down here. So now we are ready to start on the second floor proper. So here's what we need to do is we need to put in some ceilings or some walls like so, if I can. And just make sure the interior portion is facing you like that. And we're going to go... Holy cats, that's not right. Hang on. Let's noodle this over here for a minute. Never mind the rustling. I'm getting a Twizzler to think about, to kind of think on here, because my wife got me these from the grocery store today, and I need to think about why this is doing this. Kind of funky. There we go. We got a secondary snap point there. All right. No, that's about the same. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's take those off, and let's see if they'll snap to the roof here. Is it being a pain? Yeah, it's being a pain. Okay, so let's try this. Let's put a ceiling here and a ceiling there because we need to anyway. And let's see if our roof snaps up there now. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we have a snappy roof. Get rid of that. Let's try snapping it to the ceiling. And we'll see if that works because we got ruined things in the way. Looks like it didn't. Yeah, that's a little taller. Nope, it snapped. You just got to keep at it. There we go, much better. Okay, does it work? Yeah, it kind of works. Leaves a hole there though. Oh, that's just strange. I think I know the reason though. Excuse me. Okay, so yep, that's the reason. Okay, so this is being a pain in the butt. Along with this, I betcha. There's some weird snap points with these S+ objects, that's for sure. I don't know if I did that right or not. Anyway, I guess you should just sort of figure it out as you go. Do your best. I am gonna probably cut really quick, try to figure this out because this is not right. This is funky. I think what's going on is this is snapping to the top of the ceilings because there's nothing underneath it. And this is snapping to, of course, the walls that we had down here, which is a slightly lower snap point for God knows what reason. I don't know why ARK did that way. But so we're having a little mismatch on the roof height because the roofs are snapped to this height of these objects, instead of this wall object. So yeah, they're on different grids, different axes, and so it's causing some merry hob with the building system. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, well, there's always some goofy thing or another that always screws everything up. So here's what I managed to do to get this to work right. I decided to build a wall all the way across here, and I did it from this side. So I built out from this side with the rough outdoor side kind of facing me, so that the interior side will come up kind of normal. So if we just build this section of wall up, I can kind of show you what we're doing. And then the next step is that we go ahead and we put a ceiling in right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and so on and so forth. Then you can put a roof up and attach it to that, and you'll see it works. There's no wood poking through. So hooray, huzzah, and all of that rubbish. So everything here on this side is attached to the foundation. It's not attached to any of the ceiling snap points because there are no ceilings anymore. I got rid of them. So that's that. But once you do get done with this wall, you can put in the ceilings. So maybe don't put in the ceilings until you're pretty darn ready that you're kind of happy with the way things are. So I can't get a rotated snap point on these. Looks like kind of stuck with that. Oh, unless I wanted to rebuild this up, which I think I do. So I'm going to do that. We'll snap those up, and that way I can get the wood grain going in the direction I want, which is this way. Okay, there we go. So now we can put a ceiling across here like so, and we can get rid of these. Ooh, yep. And then we could put ceilings right here like so to get rid of the just to kind of hide. Oh, that's going to look different, isn't it? Let's see. It's live experimentation day. And am I completely out of ceilings? Oh man, I'm completely out of ceilings. Okay, well anyway, get them rotated this way if you can. And then I'm going to go do it for this side as well. And then I will be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. Whew, all right, that was a marathon run. But when you get the other side done, it should look pretty much like this. So we have this little thing here, this little hole. I did this on purpose. That is because what we're going to do is we are going to build up a little apartment, kind of a centerpiece here. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to put 2 windows here. So window right there, and it should, oops, let's make sure it snaps the lower point. So that's how I want things, like that. We want to try to keep it as consistent as possible. So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to put 2 windows like that. And then you put come on, just cue your way around here, and you should hopefully come across a nice snap point that works. No? Is it going to be a pain in the butt? It's going to be a pain in the rear, let me tell you. Oh, you know why? Because there's no wall down there. Oh, it's like I never win. It's always like this. Oh, man. Okay. So, basically, with this build... Dang it. It's so frustrating. Come on, guys. Please, be nice to me. All right. I guess with this build, if anything you want to build on the second floor, because we're using S+ objects and it's a 2-story build, I don't know. I didn't have this problem on my practice build. I just didn't. But if you run into it, just build down to the first floor and then put your walls in when you got them. So it should be, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, okay, there you go. And then you can just go like that. So you do that on the other side as well. And everyone should be good to go after that. Bob's your uncle and all that stuff, you know. That's kind of how it goes. But we're going to need to go ahead and put in some temporary walls down here as well. Just to cross like this. So, yeah, a lot of crazy here, but it's okay. It's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. But we want... You're not going to be nice to me, are you? There you go. See? Just a pain in the butt. Anyway, just make it look like this. Pretty easy, right? If only, right? This ARK. So once you got this done, let's go ahead and let's put a window here. And let's put a window right there. And then what we can do is, of course, again, build our wall up from the bottom all the way across. And then make it look like this. Pretty easy, again, once you get the hang of what you're supposed to do, right? Okay, so we've got this top part here. Of course, we're going to mirror this over to here someday, but not right now because I'm just doing this for the camera right now. So the next part is not that tricky, but it is a little tricky. The tricky part is that we need to start using vanilla walls. So we need to go to the vanilla sloped wall left, and the vanilla sloped wall right, and the vanilla stone roof. And that's because we're going to start kind of occluding objects into each other. And so we need the objects with the correct anchor points for the vanilla roofs so that we can do that correctly. So we're going to put that right there. And of course, right here, and right there. And then we've got to do the same thing on this side. And am I going to do one on that side? I think that is going to stay as it is. So there's no need to do one there. So the next bit is to put a roof object there and a roof object right there. And you have to do it you have to do it in clockwise order, right? So this object needs to go first, and then this object, it doesn't work the other way around. It's a weird ARK thing. I don't know why. But anyway, that's the hard part done. You can just put regular roof objects across like so, like that. And then when we get to this bit, of course, you go clockwise again. So start here, and then start right there. And then you'll be able to bring these all the way out on both sides. So I think that is almost going to do it for the top part. Of course, I do need to put windows there. I'm going to go ahead and mirror the other side across, and then we'll go back down to the bottom and do a little work down there. All right, now it is time to destroy some crap. Let's do it all the way like so. Just all the way across. Just get rid of it all. Destroy, destroy. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. And we get to do this down here too. This is the fun part. You get to take out all your pent-up frustrations on the walls, which is great because I am sick of these. I want them gone. Goodbye. Okay. That was worth it. So this opens up a huge kind of apartment right here that you'll be able to furnish to your tastes. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that because what we're going to do is we're going to have this area be kind of open. And actually, I'm gonna do something here. Do a little bit of let's see if I can get it to cooperate. It's not gonna cooperate, of course. Naturally, never cooperates when we are on the screen. Always cooperates when we are not recording. It's just kind of par for the course. All right, so I want that right there, and I want that right there. So we're gonna just have a natural wood wall right there, and we're gonna have the rest of it open, just to kind of keep things going. Okay, so there we go. We got this upper floor here. Let's walk down to the lower floor. And let's walk. Finally, we're done with that idea. Okay, so we need to kind of work on pillar placement because this whole area is not going to stand up by itself. It's just not. So we'll put pillars every other square foundation again in line with the pillars that we did earlier. So 2 pillars, 2 S+ pillars right here, which is going to be a pain in the butt again. So yeah, we put one right there, and then you'll put one right there, and that one will cooperate. Good. Put one right there, and you'll put one, of course, right there whenever you find the snap point. So same thing for this side. You're going to mirror it over, and it's going to be just as difficult. I cannot believe this. Actually, I can. Knowing the way this episode's going, it's just gonna be par for the course, I guess. So yeah. Okay. Oh, did you see it? There you go. There you go. I think you have to point towards the ground Yes, and then it kind of works. So yeah, point towards the ground and the pillar you want to stick it on top of, and it will go. Oh, that one already had something on it. Okay, there we go. There. So now we have like these kind of pillar things. Come to think of it, something is off. What is off? Let's see, we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, something's off. Let me take a look here. It is, well, it's about right. I must have done something wrong on my practice build. Okay. Anyway, let's fix this too while we're at it. There we go. Okay, so anyway, we got this going here, and nothing was wrong. All right, so now what we need is I'm going to take a vanilla staircase, and we're going to do a metal staircase. So we're going to spawn that right in, and we're going to take replace the roof structure since I don't need it. And I'm going to put the metal staircase right here. So it's just going to go up around this pillar up to here. Perfect. Nice open area. And then we can put some safety railings right there and right there. And if you want to cover this up with a pillar, you are totally free to. Which reminds me, when you get up here, you can leave it open like this for a sense of openness. But this area here is probably going to be closed in, so you can hide the ugly sort of roof stuff. I'll just leave it open for you guys. You can do whatever you want. I think it looks fine when you just do this all the way across. I mean, it really does. Although I think I might have discovered another engineering error. Nope, we're good. Good. Yeah, so it just looks pretty decent here too. It just doesn't look as open. So, your mileage may vary. Just do it how you want to do it. That's my motto. You don't have to do everything step by step or the way I do it, that's for sure. So speaking of, a good way to do things differently is to do these kind of stables differently. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these across like this, and we're just going to take these all the way like that. And we're going to build 3 stables here. So these are going to be 3 stable woods, and they're only going to be... I thought I heard something. Am I hearing stuff? Is something attacking? No, there's no animals around. That's good. Okay, anyway. You can do it like this. Since the entrance is this way, maybe we want to reverse the walls a bit so that the exteriors face the other direction. Oops. Come on, play nice. Thank you. So you can do it like that, and then I think when you do it like this, it's gonna actually maybe look a whole lot better here. So that way we can hide this kind of ugly log cabin style thing on the other end, and when you come in here, it looks like more of a stable, like the wood actually sort of fits together. I think I like that. So let's do that, and let's go ahead and let's do some... do I want to do railings first? Yes, I want to do railings first. There's 2 snap points. I would snap it into the part where the railing and the wood kind of meet. You can do it, of course, however you want. Oops. Yeah, we want that there anyway. That's fine. And you can bring these all the way up, but I'm going to bring them just 2/3 the way up. And then we're going to put in a nice little decorative door frame here. And we're going to push that right there. So that's not how it looked when I practiced. What is going on? Okay, let's try the door frame first. Let's just kind of experiment here. Does it like me? Let's do a door frame. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Did a door frame there. And then we can put the wood behind it. So you can do that. And I think it'll look pretty decent that way. So yeah, that looks really good. That's how I wanted it. Okay, and then we'll put a fence right there. And because we're using the S Plus railings, it angles. That's a pretty cool idea. I didn't know they would do that. So I kind of discovered that myself right there. So just duplicate that across these 3, and then I'll go fix the this kind of travesty right there. I'll add windows and doors and all that stuff and come back to you for a final walkthrough. Hey, that looks pretty good. I like it. Let's take a look at the country house from the actual side. Yeah, okay, pretty awesome. I'm happy with this. All right, so here we're gonna go in the interior here, and I went ahead because I had to paint these red. I could put thatch roofs over the top, which kind of led me to a interesting. Oops, let me do that. Interesting kind of discovery. So when I paint these, I have to paint them as region 6, but this is not good because it paints the whole thing red. But in S+, all you have to do is put a wood ceiling over the top, and it turns the top regular. Who knew, right? So anyway, you got that, and I didn't do much else besides put in windows and door frames. So, you know, there's not really a need to really go look around anymore. But man, I gotta say, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Yes. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this video, you're in luck because it's part of a whole channel full of ARK building videos. And wow, I look like a madman. I didn't used to think I was very creative until I tried, but making my videos helped me learn how creative I was, and I want to help you be creative too. So please subscribe and then become a little more creative by clicking in the top right corner for more creative builds on the Ragnarok map. I'll see you next time. My name is SWChris, and in the meantime, go make something awesome. Bye.